not get it going as much as it did in the first half?
I don't want to blame it on not making shots. I think it was more so us. We weren't executing as well as we did, and then we didn't make shots. But you have games where you don't just put the ball in the basket, but as long as you execute and play, good defense, or you can normally make up for stuff like that. But we weren't playing good defense, and when it's like a domino effect when things don't go right on the offense end, sometimes it doesn't go right on the defense end, and I just think that was more so the case rather than execution and things like that.
I guess to break it down on execution, I mean, what has to go right for this team offensively from an execution standpoint that didn't go right? To be really specific about it.
We just have to we got to pay attention to the details. Setting screens, knowing what we're doing. Because when we execute, we look really good because we have so many people that can, score the ball. So many people that can just play basketball in general. But when we don't execute, we get very stagnant. And we look like what we did in the second half, which isn't really good. So I just think it's just us just being basketball players. We're playing on the high level. We got to know what we're doing. I mean, you're not going to win games not making shots, not executing, and not playing defense. So that's more so what it is.
Did Marquette ramp up their pressure, ramp up their effort, whatever it might be? There in the second half, obviously they had a pretty deep hole to dig themselves out of. Did you see anything different about them?
One thing my dad always said is, basketball is a game that runs. It's like a boxing match. When you get hit, you got to hit back, and they hit us, and we didn't respond. We talked about coming out the first 5 minutes, and we didn't come out the first 5 minutes and do what we needed to do. For the most part, I just think that's it. We have to have a better second half. I think our first halves all year have been good, but our second half has been terrible. From scrimmages, practices, everything. We have to be better, and that's just us. We got to be better.
Is there anything particularly you noticed them trying to take away, I guess, that you guys were able to get in the first half that they made a point of taking away from you?
No, not necessarily. I think we still got the same shots. We got open threes. We got, shots at the rim. I think it's all on just toughness. I mean, it comes down to just being tough. When you get hit, you just got to hit back. That's, I think, the moral of the story here. We didn't hit back, and that's why we end up giving up a 15, 13, whatever it was, point lead.
You ever been around a team that struggled so much in the free throw line?
Yeah. But that's just focus. It's a lack of focus. We shoot foul shots every day. We in practice shooting foul shots. We shoot foul shots during practice. We just gotta focus. Everybody has to make our foul shots. They're free. That's called free throws for a reason.
Is that also true of the rebounding? Because you had quite an edge at halftime, and then it was even in the second half, where they took advantage of that in the second half.
I think that just goes back to what I said earlier about being tough. We knew they were going to come out swinging. We're beating them by 13 on their home court. We had control of the entire first half. We kind of knew what was going to happen, and we didn't respond. And that's just, the toughness part. You have to hit back, especially on the road. You have to be 10 points better than the opposing team, and we weren't.